I keep thinking, what am I forgetting? Like, it's been like a month? No, it's been over. It's 1.5 months about. Okay, like 5 weeks since I last played an Ace Attorney game. And I'm trying to remember what all did I have prepped for this? Because Stories had the whole covering the awful facial animations of the characters. They have something similar for this. Not for the characters, because of course you want to see the characters and like that. But they have any other visuals on the screen, and I cannot for the live movie. I don't think I had. So I think... Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I don't think I had anything onto my... And anything visual since the Smash or Pass thingy. So yeah. But anyways, here again. Once more. Well, not once more actually. Once again. For like, you know, we're at like a, I don't know, we're 1/3 of the way through with this trilogy. Anything exciting happening? I mean, outside of me starting a new Ace Attorney game, which I've heard of many things of the second part. Oh, some good news. Well, anything special? Well, I mean, to be honest, I had a what's the word? Exhilarating day. That sounds like it's a little too positive for me to use, but also I don't know a better term. I had a phone call today. It went fine. I was stressed, very stressed. Very stressed for it. And I might have gone without eating for some time because I was, well, nervous. But yeah, had a little phone call and most likely we'll have a second meeting in regards to the same stuff. But you know, other than that, I've been. Well, actually, the funny thing is, because normally whenever I need to interact socially, especially in like to any way, well, pretty much whenever anything happens, like that's like sorta stressful or kinda, you know, like somewhat draining. I like to go on a walk, which is what I did today, which is so in my absolute peak judgment, I had gone for like, I don't know, 48 hours. No, not 48 hours. I had gone about 20 hours. Yes. 20 hours without 28 hours without a proper meal. Like a proper actual meal. Like a people eating meal. I've had eaten things in between, which naturally made sure that my body kept on going. But yeah, so in preparation for the phone call, I did not particularly... I was so stressed and I was so nervous. I decided to sleep through my breakfast. I just get up in time so that I can have something to eat. Like I was a bit of a nervous wreck on the morning, so I didn't want to exist during the morning. And since I had time, I just, you know, was like, yeah. So after the phone call, in the absolute peak health form of decision, I went on a walk, which is what I do, and I did like a longer shopping trip than usual. I wanted to check I want to go to a specific store, and I was like, well, what better time than today? And yeah, so I only ate. I made food for myself. I actually made a proper meal for myself as well. Like, healthy with carbs and protein and whatever the fuck people actually are supposed to eat. Sure, it lacked other things, but in addition to that, I had some fruit. Why am I narrating? Well, it doesn't really matter. I started, might as well see fruit. And only then Did I have my first meal of the day? And it was already like getting close to evening time. And then I just, spent the rest of the day watching House MD to really capitalize on that health. I did string the guitar a little bit as well. I did eat eventually. And now I'm naturally gonna return back to my normal schedule until the next stressful thing pops up. But the idea is that that day went well, and I'm, despite a couple things coming up this week, I'm, doing fine. Oh, yes. I learned all about the house bites. And not about the and nothing about lupus. Yeah, it's a silly show. But I kinda understand why it has a cult following. I mean, it's not the first time I'm watching it, but it's been many years since I've did. Exactly, the house bites. But yeah, I've been a little all over the place, which is why I was also like, when I was starting up the stream, I was like, it gets more in, because the first episode was pretty good. Like the pilot for it is actually pretty good, and the characters are actually quite enjoyable. So I'm having a good time. I watched like 4 or 5 episodes. How many you can watch in like 5 hours before you wanting to get 3 hours. About 3 hours. Give or take. I think 5 episodes. So, not too far with it. It's 8 seasons in the show. And, I actually really don't remember much of it, apparently. Like, I remember some of the plot points, and I remember some of the, especially, like, the major, like, drama that goes on in it. But, like, the individual episodes and the cases, yeah, I'm having a time, and it's actually nice just watching something that takes a bit less of my mind. I also noticed they added more episodes of B-Stars. I need to get to that eventually. But I think that's all I have to actually particularly yap about. I'm really nervous for starting this game, actually. Not like phone call nervous, but like nervous in the terms of like, I was really like, because I'm worried about how am I gonna remember the voices, how am I gonna do with the voices. I've been listening to some John Bon Jovi on my free time the last few days for reasons that I actually don't even know myself, but yeah, and I don't know how people can get their voice so high at times. I keep it going, like I don't think I'll ever understand proper voice work. But then again, I'm not here to do proper voice work. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm doing things, and I guess I'm gonna start with this. Okay. Honestly, which save? Why do I have multiple? Why have I saved on this one and on this one? Wait. Do I need to start a new game? Oh. Got it. Okay, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. 2001. Wait, 2001. Holy shit! I forgot this was actually that old. 2002. They pump one out every year and a half. Okay, well. Wait, why does it go backwards? Oh, because it goes. Oh, rotato. This one has nice golden lines. I like how the font and the design gets ever so slightly improved. With the first one being so basic and so plain. damn. I mean, that's most unfortunate. I mean, I'm not much of a hockey person myself, but the boy aquarium is a really dangerous, you know, environment. But that is most unfortunate. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Why is it always about lost turnabouts? No, I mean turnabouts. How many turnabouts have we had thus far? Like 4 or 5? Well, this is gonna be 4, I think. I guess it's because all the tables that are turning. How many episodes? Wait, actually. So this one is across the relations, this is for all. Is there any? This is episode select. Is the DLC actually kinda as an episode? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna even touch that then. Wait, really? Can I earn achievements? Interesting. Okay, but still unfortunate that happens. I guess let's go into it. I'm sure this is correct. Play the Lost Turnabout. Why not? Fuck. Sorry, it just... How did I get into this mess? Fuck is this fucking opening?
That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Are you fucking kidding me? Never mind, it's the evil judge. What have I done wrong?
I can't allow you to go on like this.
Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title.
September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. I hope I'll remember, you know. I hope I'll remember how this game functions, but you know. We'll see. Defendant Lobby number 1. It's always a lobby. No, it's not. Are you fucking kidding me, right? Do you live here now? What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Beep. Oh, looks like they hung up. Yeah, I mean, you didn't answer. What the fuck did you expect?
Oh, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney.
What the fuck? A few minutes later, District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? And there are 2 guards at the door and they didn't do anything. Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn that cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Alright, you that. Am I in trouble or something? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? The feathers are maybe not that usual for a uniform. I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Great start. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? I don't even know what those words mean. That's when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and sniff the cherry we're sitting on. Look at you, comb that spiky hair. Follow you where you live, but then find out that you live on the couch nowadays, because apparently something happened to your definitely real existing bedroom that we've heard of. What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You make me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it just, well, I think you have the wrong person. I'm not Phoenix Wright. The fuck are you gonna say, Phoenix? Yes, I'm... Spit it out, buddy. Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? I have to say, the fucking accuracy of that guy with the fire extinguisher is actually astonishing. Like, instead of just caving in his entire brain and his head, he just managed to cause like a, I don't know, short, very specific memory loss. So, you know, I mean, he could have had higher, you know, aspirations, and honestly, I would respect that. But the fact that they knew exactly how and where to hit to causes is pretty impressive.
The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? We're doing the whole amnesia thing again. I guess I must have amnesia. Yeah, that's how it works. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I am a defense attorney. Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly surprised that he's alive. A fire extinguisher is not a very light tool. Even if it's empty, it's quite dense and, you know. And that girl, I said I would prove her not guilty. I wonder what the word guilty means. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I hope it's just a concussion. He hasn't been taking any meth recently. Anyways. Someone, please. Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do you get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp.
Gulp, sir.
September 8th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, it's Mr. Wimpy guy.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
Maggie, okay. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Are you talking to me?
Do you see any other defense attorneys here?
I guess not.
Now then, are you ready?
Can I just say no and say I have amnesia? What if I said no? Would that be alright?
Of course it wouldn't.
Okay. Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of...
The court will not hear any the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny.
Also, it's another bird name pun.
Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you're forgotten.
Actually, I have.
Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, pushes up glasses. The prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since the last time. I won't show you mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. This can only work in my favor. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Hey, it's not your life on the line. Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicide. It's down at the down at the precinct, sir.
You don't look very well, detective.
Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know.
You work under that detective? Yes, sir, and while I was trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me.
Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near the headquarters, Exposed Park.
That's a very... Whoever named that park probably knows what game they're playing, and I would not go in there.
The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches in the upper path, sir. The landing near his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in that report that was distributed today. Was that today or yesterday? I forgot.
Oh yes, the autopsy report, correct?
Why do I not remember getting a copy?
I see everything is in order here.
Yeah, I'm guessing that this is just like a very brief, like, how do you play this game if you've never played the Ace Attorney game beforehand?
Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir.
I loved... You know, I actually really like this trope. The idea of a broken watch indicates the time of death. It's fucking cliche, but it's kind of funny.
The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence.
The judge is having a hard time, you know, like organizing 7 different, you know, courtrooms simultaneously as one, you know, as one judge hive mind. So you know, considering it does kind of work. Well, okay, I was gonna say that at least he's impartial, but he's really not impartial to any degree. He's very partial, to be honest. So, yeah, but he's doing his best as the eldritch entity that is behind every judge in this universe. So, you know, it's really... He's doing good. The victim fell from the walking path above. Crime photo 1 added to the court record.
Now then, I recall that yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, I guess.
Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second.
You could just say that you were hit in the back of your head. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. Of course. We don't have a Fae by our side yet, so... We need some... Oh! Is she gonna be the... Oh, she actually could be. For all I know. at time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record.
Court record?
Yeah, info about evidence and people involved in this case are all listed there, sir. Hey, don't be punching no kids. You can look at the court recording by pressing RB. Yay, my badge!
It's my all important badge.
It shows that I am a defense attorney. Good thing you know what it means. Cell phone.
It's in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got here.
You know what? You know it's a cell phone, but you don't know what it means. Just the opposite report.
Time of death 9.
Wait, is that June 9th at 6:28 p.m. Cause broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Glasses found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Okay, nearsighted probably comes in play here. That is a very strong statement to make, and I... Nope. I don't really know what to say to that. You can also try talking to kids. You know, encourage them to, you know... I don't know. Just, oh, actually, don't talk to kids. With that attitude, just, you know... Avoiding them is maybe a good idea. Okay, so this is a photo of them falling off.
RB, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you?
Is it bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later.
Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was he again? RB?
Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order.
Okay. Fair. But that's also something that... Under no unless specifically discussed, that is something you never really want to particularly, you know... announce to not, you know, like, it's unnecessary statements, but like, okay, people have different opinions to kids, and that's valid. I guess I don't know.
What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
They were, I'm pretty sure, you know, yeah, glasses.
Simple, Your Honor. The broken pair of glasses.
That's right.
The victims grabbed his killer's glasses and he was being shoved, sir. And held onto them as he fell.
Oh, okay, I see where this is going. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Yes, this is my spare pair. And these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir.
You sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
A coincidence, she says. Ugh.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
These... Once again, you're supposed to show off. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It's just the way the game works. Despite us having a specific book handed to us. I mean, that's the thing. That's what I'm expecting. That's literally where it's gonna go to. Like, oh, she's actually not nearsighted, so all clear, all fine. Absolutely no, like, easy case. One and done. And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
Decisive evidence in this testimony.
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During this date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
Oh god, fuck. Not this again! Wow, that is... For a person who broke his neck, that's fucking impressive.
Like I say, I don't like saying it, but it was very clear to defend his name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Jesus fucking Christ.
Why does this? Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepted into evidence.
Not how this works, but okay. Well, actually, I guess it does. That does comply with the, rules, so never mind. Current photo 2, a photo of the area around the victim's hand.
As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim wrote your name clear as day on the ground.
But I already told you those glasses aren't mine.
And how do you explain this dying message?
It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine? I don't know which button to press for that.
This is it. I'm counting on you.
Sure, but what am I supposed to do?
What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witness's face.
Get in their face and do what?
I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witness all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. God, my voice not handling this well.
Lie? People lie? But isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Like that detective, he does look sort of a scatterbrain.
I have a water bottle, or at least I have a bottle of water. I kind of forgot to change the water in my normal water bottle, and I don't want to drink the water that has been in my fridge for too long, so I have a backup one. It doesn't matter either way. It's bad for us, sir. As for when you question the witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright.
Decisive evidence. Cross-examination. Actually, move up a little bit. Get my back all straight. Okay, let's move the microphone a bit. That should be pretty good. Okay. Now it should not be... Yeah, it should be good.
There's something more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir.
Hold it.
About those glasses. Do you have any proof that they belong to my client? Lenses are of her nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the ones she's wearing her ID, pal. What should I do now?
Continue pressing it.
Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? During the sun rubbed out on any trace of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves these glasses are my client's. Something like that.
What?
I see. So there is no proof.
That was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. Okay, now we are actually tested for our competence.
During this day, the victim was pushed from this bench area. Now, you're sure he was pushed and not that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else.
Please continue with your testimony, detective.
Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was that name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what he said. There's a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point.
Hey, hold on.
Huh?
Not me. I know the picture says Maggie, but
Now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture.
yeah, I mean, I don't know, the fact that he felt like... That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence.
Well, that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court recording again. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say that she's a culprit. And you are certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointed fingernail.
That certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself.
That didn't go well. The writer really was the victim himself, and we're in a lot of trouble.
Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going.
I'm glad you're all pumped up, but...
I really want to see your special move, sir.
My what?
You always look so cool when you present evidence.
Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Oh, actually, I was just thinking about that.
Yes, that great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right.
Huh?
I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profile as well. Oh, nice. It sure makes things a bit complicated, so be careful, sir.
People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try.
Okay. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, here. Sorry, I'm trying to get my body was covered in bruises. Kinda curious about, oh well. There are people around there. I can't do the examination in this one. Okay, so Maggie Bird, my client. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. Oh, okay. It's a little stucky. Dustin Prince, age 30, the victim and a policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant Maggie Bird. Winston Payne. Wyndon. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his point across. Detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. Okay, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Fellas! Are you for real? Objection! Wow, that was really natural. That was really natural, Phoenix.
What is it?
What's come over me?
I fucking love this.
Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent.
And the table slam.
What a rush!
Another slam.
Detective Gumshoe,
You talking to me, pal?
please state the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? Slam.
You see, there's a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
I like the music. I'm enjoying it. It has a different vibe, and I like it. Well, it says here it's Maggie Bird. Ah!
It looks like the bird caught out.
Wait, what the fuck?
It looks like the bird caught the cat napping.
What's going on here?
I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie.
I love it.
It's a blatant contradiction to the facts.
Oh,
How about that? I hadn't even noticed.
but maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name.
I've heard of cases where I've seen Reddit posts about people breaking up over that stuff. So there's always a chance. No!
it's very true, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Justin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. I followed them home one night. Sorry, I don't know where that's going. I think I'll stop there. They're a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir.
Justin and Maggie.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me to ask what she should get for him.
Well, let's see how good of an advice the Gumshoe give. I'm not saying I'm doubting him. I'm just...
Oh, those two sound like they were very close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
Justin and Maggie.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't.
Oh, man. Poor Gumshoe. I can't believe he's someone's superior. And he's still broke. Oh, my God.
If only I'd gone on that trip.
What is it?
Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. It's not like they were talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't that victim 8 years older than her?
Phoenix, with all due respect, I don't think we want to go into this debate right now.
What, you're saying guys gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all.
Nikki Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know?
I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal.
Why was Gumshoe about they were talking about marriage? Why is that an achievement?
The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. The day of the incident, do you mean September 6th? Yeah, the victim's Officer Prince had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. As his Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit.
Oh, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time.
Please don't... Please don't hit us with the, I hate my wife boomer joke. Don't do it, Judge.
That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man.
No, actually, I think it's been established that he's single, if it's the same judge.
Maggie, I'm the Officer Bird. I got present, Officer Prince the present. Isn't it all about the defendant? Well, that's because, I'm her boss, and I've gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give us a present, is that going a bit too far?
Yeah, you know, who knows about this, Judge? This one might actually. Yeah, I mean, I get the joke that is that he's old, and he's there's no more love in his life, but like, you know, it's you never know where they're going with that.
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything what happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time.
Whoa, wait a second, why are you talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the detective is about done here. It's something she had bought up over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago? Yup, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove.
Okay, a glove.
A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Now, I can definitely see symbolic meaning in this, especially if, you know... What the fuck was his name? It doesn't matter. Briggs? Wait. Shit, I completely forgot the name. Prince. Where did I get Briggs from? I don't know. Prince. Close enough. Like, there's probably a symbolic meaning here.
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, of course, Dusty Prince. That makes yeah, because he's left the fucking dust. Yeah, you know, yeah, fair.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove.
I mean, Gumshoe could have clarified.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? I don't know what baseball or a glove is.
Sure, press further.
Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yep. Are you saying she bought that glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made?
It's like a glove.
Yep, that's what I said.
So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there is a little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case?
Of course it's relevant.
I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case.
I want to go that far.
Yes, bluffing to the max. Now, this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it would take. This is great.
Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before.
Okay, you're really pressing people's buttons, if you know what I imply.
As if I used to do this, squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear more about the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
It's, rather yellow, isn't it?
Baseball glove added to the court record. A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made.
Was the prince really like the color yellow? And that's why you had to special order it?
Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
Which is?
After the court has heard enough. It's clear the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that's true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There's also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand.
I know where this is going.
Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you might cross-examine the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
We first looked into the handwriting. But can you really determine handwriting based on the sample written in sand? Man, this is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. We still don't have proper forensics. Unfortunately.
I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agree, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation?
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting.
Oh, but shit, I was supposed to... Press, press, press!
So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. Sounds you're gonna have a little bit of faith.
I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I.
I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. I mean, if you worked under him for months, I would imagine that this should not be a surprise bird that, you know, Gumshoes is like this.
Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces? Yeah, haha. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
Yeah, exactly. The what was her name again? God, sorry, it's been a while. I'm really bad with names, but the sidekick in the DLC case really was the only person, Emma, yes, that had like any sort of like investigative tools or like that. And I guess, you know, Edgeworth as well, but yeah. It's gotta take me some time to get used to this whole reading thing. Be illiterate and all that. God, fucking, I can't close the content. This is why I prefer water bowl. I don't like caps. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured out we should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand.
And the results?
We found that there was sand trapped underneath the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger.
Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's right. And there's more. Also scratches in his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin? Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye.
I actually, you know, funnily enough, I think I know where this is going. And it's sports related, which is a big shocker to all, me included. Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna be very observant on this one.
Can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there.
That's incredible.
Sure is, that's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is.
I mean, honestly... No, it's kind of weird.
On this, we can confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science.
That... Honestly, good for you.
I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listen to this, you would think that there was only one conclusion. The name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange there? If Dusty really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present?
A present? What about it?
Yeah, I figure it's gonna be a right... so, if I've understood this correctly... It would be a, No, wait, how does baseball work again? Yeah, so I would hold... Since I'm right-handed, I would use I would use a glove on my left hand, because I would throw with my right hand. So if the glove would fit his right hand, which would mean that, you know, he's left-handed, so he would not be writing the message. But yeah, no, I mean, I appreciate the fact that the game actually tells you this, because... Yeah, well, it's not like I've played any in, like, 15 years or something like that. Holy fuck, it's actually been... Okay, maybe not 15, but like 12 or something like that. Well, exactly. There's a guy who throws a ball. No, you're supposed to bat the guy. Or actually, it could be the Japanese variant. I don't know.
Press look into the hand right now.
Okay, yeah, let's just go around and round 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 and... Yep. Yeah. Yes, queen. This is a right hand glove. A birthday present from it was custom made. We're gonna present this.
Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's a glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it.
Oh, so the idea is to like steal the ball and just gotta make for as long distance with it. Whoever takes the most balls home wins. Is that how it goes? Fuck. Wait, that's actually how that's surprisingly close how it works. But you know, like, saying your hand slipped is a very, very classic excuse.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special.
And what would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed?
Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is meant to be worn on the right hand.
That is why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-handed gloves for sale, have you?
I mean, okay, we're really like the custom made thing. Like, that's fine. Even like it would be fine even if it was just for it to be yellow. If somebody really want a yellow glove, you probably want to make it custom made. But the fact that I'm pretty sure they sell it the same amount for left and right-handed people. Oh yeah. First base is still something, you know, like it's like PG-13 or something like that. Generate mood lighting.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, no. So, detective, Which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from his picture that it was he's... Wait a second.
Ah. You know... Huh. I guess I've never played baseball then. Interesting.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Oh. That is... I object.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written the message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Order, order! When you think about it that way, then yes.
You know, I don't know which ball you were thinking of, and I think that's irrelevant. Oh. I see. Never mind then.
It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
I mean, it's still possible, but like, very unlikely.
Then that means Maggie is...
No, it's not possible.
Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilty. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up on being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
And we would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What?
Ah, they have to show the murderer as well. That makes sense. You cannot rule somebody not guilty before you know who's guilty. That makes perfect sense. Oh boy. I mean, hey, as long as everybody had a good time, that's all that matters. Okay.
And what did this witness?
And the moment the victim was pushed to his death, and once more he saw the very face of the culprit. Ah, it's a he. Has to be those vile men. Never mind. Never mind.
What the heck? What the heckies?
Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. Let's see what I can find out during this series.
Oh shit, we're doing the investigation on the first case already?
I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
Okay, now we need a second fire extinguisher to hit him on the head again. To be continued, holy shit. Yes, I would like to say my progress. Ooh, true. So if every game there's 10 slots, I can have one in between. So to start at 5th. Oh, you were right. I completely forgot about the International Women's Day. How manly or how typical men of me. Oh, these are all different colors? No, they're not. It's based on the episode, I think. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you.
I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little, and Maggie kick should be all you need. Oh my god. I want to see the special move Maggie kick.
No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I can just stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my hit's one problem that you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, who do you think can fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess I will start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name.
You got that right. I mean, in this universe, not even that.
And this is serious, you really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it will help.
Huh? This is a business card.
A business card. I don't know what the fuck I just said. I got this from you. It's my most prized possession.
This is completely healthy. Okay.
You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay, there are some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Phoenix's business card added to the court record. Yes, oh god. If I need to present this in court, it's gonna be fucking insane. I don't even want to imagine what leads to that, but okay. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back.
I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about at the detention center, sir.
Huh. Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important.
Okay, Roger.
Okay.
It was on the day of the crime just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
Oh. The blue Bachelor shirt as well. Or a hoodie. Yeah, it's a hoodie.
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring.
Beep.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been
Searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh. You can call me Maggie.
I see where this is going.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where is this phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up...
Okay. I have couple ideas as to who this could be. This is... Okay, one. This could be Maya. Which is unlikely because I don't know when Maya's coming back. Two, this could be Larry. Which actually would kind of maybe track. Three, this could absolutely not be Edgeworth. Unless that guy did the biggest fucking tone shift of any franchise I've ever seen. Between games. Or four, it's somebody who I don't know. It can't be Gumshoes because he's already seen. We already know who that is. Fuck. You're also correct on that. Edgeworth would absolutely have a red phone. fuck, if Edgeworth actually ever... I was gonna say, if Edgeworth ever committed a crime, he would probably just have, like, a red knife or something like that. And then I remembered that we literally saw that. I think it was a red knife. Man, the DL6 case would have been... Well, actually, no. Never mind. Anyways, who the fuck is this? I think that's good enough. The best I could do, at least. You're here all along? It's Maya! You're so mean. I called you a million times and you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in on the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going?
God, how high pitched was it? I'll just take a little sip. And Ramia was like,
You can do it, right?
and Maya was like slightly higher.
You can do it, right?
Yes, there we go.
Is there a word for worse than abysmal?
Oh! Oh god. Oh, that's not right.
And what if I said...
Oh god, what the fuck? God. Just give me a moment.
Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list?
Man, Phoenix is cursing a lot right now.
He has about 20 people's names and phone numbers pretty much.
It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in?
There's a group of con artists that police are currently investigating. And these guys are members of that group.
Names list added to the court record. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers and the members of con artist group.
Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone mech you found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prude like you.
Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is dying. He's got a brain tumor.
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oops. I see how to get going. We talk about you. We talk about you being old later, Nick.
I wish you us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get move on.
Yeah.
September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Pern.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words, I would like to cite my favorite poem of all time.
What is it, Mr. Pern?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. It's fucking Larry. They're bringing the whole gang in together. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on...
There's no need to... Okay, well, preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. And the prosecution calls its next witness, a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Nope, it's definitely not guilty guy.
Please state your name and for the court witness.
Before I do, I'd like to cry for a little something.
Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly.
Sure, I suppose calling me a university student, but just give a little salon. Everyone in my life has to be the utmost highest top quality. I'm looking for the perfect top-notch, unbeatable. I have a rigorous selection process. I always. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he? A human chatterbox? I have to question him.
Flicks hair, fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First race only need apply.
Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses.
That's enough. Your name, witness?
What is that movement? Is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Oh man.
I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso, with a PhD, a pretty huge dig, in drifting as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with Mummy. Oh boy. If you would, anyway, please testify to this card what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again, taking a walk, you know, you.
What your witness will do, Mr. Wellington?
Yeah, I'll take a screenshot of this one.
I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought after my life situation, because I'm so successful. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. I got on my knees to express just how shocked I was. Without a thought, I looked up and there I met eyes with a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of a pretty defendant, there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. What?
A banana? I was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, a banana? What the fuck is that? I mean, what the heck is that?
That's all you had to say? How can you be so calm?
Strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes, and if she really is innocent, and that can only mean one thing. That guy's lying.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
I found out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies.
I mean, you know, this guy does have quite the balls to, you know, like, just walk up to a courtroom and lie. But yeah, we don't trust those, though. No faith in those balls.
Yeah, I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought after my life situation.
So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time.
Huh. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect from a loser like you? Working man. What even is work, man? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name, trashy university.
No name? Trashy?
Now, this might be hard for you mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country.
But I thought said you were thinking about which college to go to just now.
Oh, please. What the wait, please. What the how am I supposed to... That's not even like... Okay, never mind. Please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country.
The arrogant little snot.
I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m.
How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so...
Perfect, I got the exact shot I've had my hand on the trigger this whole time to get a screenshot of him, flicking his hair. Is that the best you can do? Oh, do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you.
His arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now?
Press harder. Slam table.
Answer the question. How did you know what time it was?
Actually, I think right side would have been better than left side, but the shot's good enough and I cannot predict exactly when he's gonna do that, even though he's doing it a lot. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. I wouldn't love you even if you were a worm. I wouldn't love you now, even though you are a worm. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. Oh, at least he's not a virgin like you. Even though desks are really... Well, anyways. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in the picture of the crime scene. That's not 6 o'clock.
Oh, so it is.
I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking it is all nonsense. A real first class live by Norris and I wonder where much how to wrinkles for. What should really figure out constraints?
And yet again, another plot of meaningless words. Talk about the first class waste of time.
They seem to really love their work in the first game because they're doing a lot. They're bringing a lot of the very memorable moments back from that one and this one. In any case, all of a sudden a police officer falls from above, right in front of my pretty perfect eyes.
And how did you know he was a police officer?
The fucking cuffling as well. You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. His height, his name, his social security number. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle. It was also tied to his tie and a cheap low. And I suppose I was also wearing an officer's uniform. Okay, that probably is.
Shouldn't that statement have come first?
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even I haven't figured that out yet.
Can I ask that actually? Without a thought, I looked up and there I met eyes with a charming young lady.
Are you sure you got a good look at her face?
Animals do have a thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. This guy, you know a character is well written when they're supposed to be obnoxious and they get to the point of like it's obnoxious to just like read their dialogue, because I'm getting really sick of this guy. But in like the exactly intended way. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you.
I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
And that's why the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustain, Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court.
And please don't make me have to raise my voice.
Are you finished? I would like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. Wait, what the fuck do you mean by that? Oh, well, fair enough.
So you're sure you are not mistaken?
Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. Holy fuck. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course.
Oh, of course.
Did you notice anything else of interest, witness?
The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
The fuck?
The banana?
Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas.
Okay, got it. Got it, it was not a banana.
Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there?
And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. I thought you know everything.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gonna be lying about the bananas. It could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And why is not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else.
If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means if we can somehow show he's lying.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
You should maybe, like, never mind. Okay, so I know where to start from here, at least. I've learned the game tells me pretty directly as to what to do next.
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw. Right here.
Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. And why didn't you say so earlier? But don't you think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me?
And that's where you would be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove? What? A baseball glove?
Does it look delicious? Care for a bite?
That's no. No! My bananas! They've gone ripe!
Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas. Knows nothing about baseball.
Well, okay, either one of these work. Like, either one of these work. But, like... I'm saying maybe it's a bad eyesight.
By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. He's looking ready to say a slur. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, like one of those people who, world, we realize that there's, sure, at the end, we'll find it in the fact the glove, when it wheeled from afar, do you think that...
And that is why I ask you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 20 out of 200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are not ordinary glasses, so to replace them.
How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then?
Oh god, he's about to strangle himself now.
How about a witness?
Hey, you are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who Joan the Arc. It was all the courageous. Only while she didn't do anything wrong, she was still.
It was supposed down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman that's seen of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with the testimony.
Please set the car why it happened next in the moment after you witnessed the crime.
What happened next? I kind of wanted to ask about the clock, but
My girl at the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call.
Wait, what the fuck? I don't know. Moves hair around. I don't have any. I can't do that anymore.
And they must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
Wow, what a fucking bitch.
A person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer.
You might question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
What happened next?
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there.
She ran away just like that?
Yes, she did. She saw me and then flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education?
Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get.
Fucking damn it, right?
Anyway, if she ran away since she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
Look. The witness had already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record.
How can I get more information out of him?
More questions.
After I immediately called the police station and reported the crime.
Immediately? As in?
As in immediately? I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach that at your pitiful school?
You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Yeah, well, actually, I was gonna say I've never been taught that, but I think I have been. And I think that was like, yeah, you know, a lot earlier in life.
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
Huh?
Yeah, I think I know where I'm going with this.
It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call.
How do you know that time it was?
That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school.
Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. He graduated?
It doesn't matter. I don't believe it was a mistake on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time.
What? Why you? You're just some lousy kid who...
I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
I have never before seen any character in any setting complain about the police showing up too early.
So you're saying there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.?
And they got there right before that, I think.
There usually aren't many people in the area at that time of the day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people gawking all over. Gawking, like the peasants they are. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country.
I can't find anything out of the ordinary in this testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? Yeah, I guess I should.
Okay, so my guess is... Well, first of all, I know these are his glasses. Yeah, that shows... That does show 7 o'clock, about. But the question here is 6:28 p.m. Caused broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. Yeah, that doesn't track. That doesn't track. Okay, he says immediately, but you know, clearly that's not the case because, you know, died at 6:28 p.m.
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
Remember the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
Grr. Hey, the witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. Slams table.
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Mr. Wellington,
Yes?
explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Fuck.
Answer the question.
Telephone, I mean, gramophone. Other phones.
Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth.
A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
Weren't these characters shocked about the concept of a cell phone just in like the first game? You and your questions as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special.
Witness.
I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy?
You lost it?
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you heard about the all geniuses, all biodimensional since I have a quirk? I don't think it's simple plain people like you.
Enough.
Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, now a cell phone, could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now?
Back off. Well, give the man a break. He's earned it. Question further. Slam table.
Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now?
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See, here it is.
Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we're cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
There is something. Slam table.
Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you!
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. Do you have some sort of proof, do you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
I think it's the little thing in here. It's the phone booth right in front of him. That means that he would have needed to just take a couple steps forward and he would have been in a phone booth. So, yeah.
It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
At the crime scene? At the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. It's a very nice shot. The lighting is perfect, even though it's black and white. It truly is sad that we live in the 1920s before they invented, you know, colorful pictures. If you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something's wrong with you.
Right, you're in no position to say that. Though I like the emphasis, and I like the message, and I like the bitchiness. But still, buddy. Okay. No!
It's a phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Ah! Order!
What does the reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is a reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, it's very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
I bet his phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. There's no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if she wasn't looking for his phone, maybe he was looking for something else.
Was he?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during these 15 minutes?
So, like, I like how I'm forced to present proof of what he was doing for those 15 minutes. But if I cannot show what he was doing, it's like, well, no way to find out. We cannot force a testimony out of him. And like, you know, we cannot insist on details. So we just leave it at that, and we just go with what the accuse the defendant guilty.
There's only one possible explanation.
Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said that. There's only one possibility.
Yes, please present to the court the one piece of evidence that belongs to the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Okay. Oh shit, actually that... I cannot read these? Oh, that's so sad. Profiles. Looking for the right college. I don't remember who she is, but I gotta be like, know her. Okay, I don't think it's any of these. Most likely it's the fact that he was writing that thing. That thing. Maybe he was looking out for bananas. Why can't I not check this? It's so sad that you cannot check this in this one. But yeah, no, it's this thing.
Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced.
Oh, fuck.
Perhaps?
That was just an idea I thought I brought.
No, okay.
Just that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then.
But before you do, you will be penalized.
Fuck. Okay, we're going too far.
Ouch.
Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that belongs to the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
attorney badge. Okay. But he was also covered in bruises. Maybe he was kicking him? Okay, so this is too forward to claim that he was writing the message. The glasses, I think, have the same problem. It's the cell phone. Does that work? I don't know. It's not punishing me much, so I could just keep trying as much as I want. I would get this right eventually. So it's neither of these. It's not this one either. It wasn't the fact that he was writing that one. Oh, actually, it could be the fact that because he was not at the phone booth, he had to find a way down. Because he was up top. He was uppies with the toppies and the pushies and the shovies. Never mind. Apparently no. Fine. Once again, too forward. Okay. It might honestly be as simple as a cell phone then. Or maybe he slipped on banana peels. Like the glass, like all these are kind of the same message. I don't think it's this one. Yeah, so I can rule all these out already. Probably this one as well, I'm assuming. The autopsy report, technically, if we still want to go more into the timing wise, it's either the glasses or it's a cell phone. Like, technically, the glasses might be the part that they want me to focus on, but I have a feeling this one comes later. So the cell phone, because he had his cell phone on, he didn't need to go to the phone booth, naturally. Like, he could have, but like... Well, okay, he didn't have a... Or is the cell phone something that's gonna come back later? Well, at this point, I might as well try. No, not that one. Okay. So it's not the... We're not gonna bring up the phone yet. So it's the last fucking option. It's not none of the people either. So, the glasses, because he broke his glasses and he couldn't, you know... Okay, fine. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Pretty much everything I presented, you know, has the exact same implication here. Well, okay, the cell phone was a little bit of a stretch, but I was like starting to get worried that maybe that's not what they're after. But okay, we'll go with the glasses approach first. Got it. What did you find? Go!
I believe the court all heard that you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours.
Yeah, like... I kinda actually was under the impression that he would know about the, glasses being. Like, if he lost these glasses, he would know where he lost them. And he would probably know that they were crushed by the victim. So this kinda catches me off guard that he was like, oh, I left my glasses at the crime scene? Oh boy.
tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. The glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body? Order! Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or anything.
Your Honor, the answer is quite clear here. As the fell dust imprints grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find the glasses and searched frantically for them.
Okay, actually, that's fair enough.
What he realized was they were under the victim's body.
Well, I mean... Alright, fine. Like... Okay. Like, okay, this tracks. This is definitely a good accusation. It's just that I was like... Out of all the ones, you know, like, we're jumping straight to the fact that, like, oh... Like, they grabbed his glasses. I thought... I was expecting the glasses to be the, like, the final evidence to tie this all together. But, like, okay.
And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make the call.
Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
Of course, that is precisely what I am doing.
Oh!
I know I'm right.
Yeah, like, I understand that... You know, actually, okay, the glasses do make the most sense out of the options, yeah. So, I get it. But my thought process was the fact that there were multiple other options that, you know, what he could have been doing for the, because he had to write the message at some point. So he had to have been close to the... Okay, fine. I mean, he's just got poor eyesight, so, yeah, fair enough.
He's the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah! It's so exciting watching you work again.
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Order!
Hey, Your Honor! The defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. The star-ranked fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
What? That's easy. For example, there's the name of the victim, Rose. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even idiot like you can read that, right?
But we already knew this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground? Well, I mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew. Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggie. That's a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand?
There was a way.
It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defense's name was Maggie.
Now, will the defense please present this case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
Okay, like, I really hope that this is gonna be the cell phone then, because, you know, they were called, they found the phone and then they were called.
Mr. Wellington.
Okay, that's right.
You didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
They, by the way, got rid of the whole music cue, as if you got it right or not. I'm not against that. It was a nice way to, like, confirm if you're correct, but you would read the text and it would confirm if you're correct anyway, so.
You have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
So what if I didn't?
Then you realized you had lost it. What did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why you? How did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness' cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And
Slam staple.
she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Actually plays on repeat. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
The Blue Badger merch is insane.
That was when you learned that her name was Maggie.
But
But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake.
My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the card was Maggie. It's a mistake that could only occur if you knew. If all you knew was how her name sounded.
sorry, I don't know why, but that was a really difficult box to read.
Order, order.
But Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your pointers?
It's very simple, Your Honor. That person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. Absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
Can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but
Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive.
Okay, this is gonna be worth 2 already. Okay, I would say it's this to hide the, well, okay. Not the glasses. Not the area either. Probably not the bananas either. Probably the Phoenix's business card, though that would be kind of fucking wild. So I'm gonna say the names list.
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
Hey, Hugh, you looked up all those numbers?
Of course. The list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers are on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
That's an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up at the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those, you're just like the cops who raided the brilliant store. They disrupt the genius worked with the... I would really love to know what those texts were.
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want to know is for you to tell us what this list is about.
Hey, you think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the number of group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is...
Looking into the group, a victim of that group, a member of that group. Like a true con man. With a blue suit and yellow hair. Oh boy.
Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No! Oh god!
All your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That's why you had to kill.
No! This is too much. Now does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I
got you now.
That police officer.
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering the witness. Blue badgering the witness. It's worse than blue balling. Kinda the same.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please. Please, let's think about the content of the phone call.
Beep.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can keep this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Mr. Bird and get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
Actually... No, don't autoplay. Oh, fuck. I kinda want to save here. In case I get something wrong. Because I might fuck this up. But I can do that after. Because I have an idea. I know where this is going. It's the uniform. So, you know, that's quite clear. But what is unclear to me is does the game want me to show this? This? Well, probably not this one. That doesn't show that well. This? Or maybe just pain. So I would say it's this one.
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Justin Prince?
Justin Prince had gone on a date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh.
The girl that picked up my phone is with the policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the police would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on his phone.
And he went into a panic, is what you're saying?
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
There are some very specific, you know, social implications and very, you know, relevant to modern day stuff in this, but I'm not gonna read into this because this game came out 20 years ago. Fuck, 25 years ago, almost.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. Does Bruno Mars is gay? Witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Jesus. Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education. That fucking face.
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence. The evidence. That guy's really creeping me out. Oh, you've been waving around and talking about his suspicious cell phone. A suspicious phone number, this suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone.
But who's to say that phone is really mine? Who's your proof? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can't be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
It feels good to see you squirm.
You seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let them turn tables on me like this. This cell phone. It has to be something I've overlooked. It's got to be, maybe...
Let me just do a save here, because I've been going now for over an hour, and if I start making too many mistakes, it would kind of suck to need to replay all that. Okay. I mean, the stored numbers, there could be a bunch of ones that link him to them. Yeah, like if there's Mr. or Mrs. Wellington, or if this guy is... Oh, damn! I can't believe I didn't think of just that. Like, if I just don't make mistakes, like I'll get it. I won't make a mistake if I don't make any mistakes. Damn, that's so smart. Okay, fingerprints on the phone, that would... Well, I don't know. It could have God knows what fingerprints, and I don't know. The fingerprint technology in this universe is really fucking confusing. So I don't trust this. I don't trust this just out of principle. The stored numbers, you know, like... I could definitely see there being a bunch of names that, you know, might be like... You know, able to link Wellington to this.
This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor.
I don't believe this. What are you talking about? And why are we trying to determine who that phone belongs to? Who cares that the phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows, maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself.
The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense proposal.
A jerk back to his arrogant and annoying self again. The cell phone. It has to be something
Okay. Fingerprints then. Unless... I wish I could actually just like... check the names here as well. Yeah, I can't even present this, so they... Like, okay, fine, we'll check the fingerprints.
I got it. We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Again? We need to explain this to you again?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on the phone.
Wright just had a... Wright is suffering from amnesia, and he's more online with what fingerprints are than the judge, apparently. Nick, don't you remember? You got that from Mackie, you wiped it... Oh...
My what?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty fruity, too. It's so much fun watching their red trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
He's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. I must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
You've got to be joking. You erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington?
Oh, what's this? Whoa. By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find your cell phone?
Oh, actually, a really good question. Oh, you're too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Huh? Oh my Now I remember.
Beep.
Looks like they hung up.
Okay, I finally found it.
So that's when.
Oh, what's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free.
I know.
I mean, there's still a bunch of things he cannot... Never mind.
I know this phone has to be his. How am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where? Where did I go wrong?
Flicks hair. That's the word. Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made this one big mistake. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. I mean, neither have you, apparently. You still haven't chosen what fucking university to go to, I guess.
Who I am?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. Bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go with that?
Raise an objection.
Please wait, Your Honor.
Alright, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? For what, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, his defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
I will not harass the witness. Is that clear? You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Ugh. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Please, Your Honor. Please let me harass him a little bit.
Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence at the court.
I only get one shot at this.
Yeah, but there's been a lot of, like, especially, like, the Souls Reddit, subreddits have been really active recently talking about the lore and, like, that, and, like, yeah, I guess that's how the third game ends. Like, it kind of, you know, depends on, like, oh, yeah, what's gonna happen next?
One shot at this.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
How?
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time.
You know, there's a lot of things you can say about Miyazaki. But them really liking feet is something that nobody can deny. My fucking devastatory batch. Holy shit, what if it actually is that? What if it actually is the batch? Probably not. Okay, now I really need to think. So, it's the cell phone. So we've kind of concluded with the cell phone already. The numbers are deleted. We don't know. There's no fingerprints. and they there's really no way to know exactly what the fuck goes on. Like, we can't use the phone anymore. That has already reached a conclusion. The autopsy report. Nah. Like, this honestly is a very... Like, I think the glasses already is kind of a big fucking tell. Like, we're completely glancing over the fact that, like... Yeah, like, his glasses were underneath the victim. Like, why are we overlooking that? So this is the thing I would focus on most, but I have known to be wrong about things, so... So this happened at 7 o'clock. Or, like, the picture was taken at 7 o'clock, so this is when the investigation actually appeared. So we have also proven the fact that, you know, like... I mean, the badge is really tempting. The badge is really tempting. And this has also been discussed through and through. We don't know who wrote it, because we don't have a certified evidence. This thing is interesting because we know about the, like, we kind of, like, witness testimony started faltering from this, but I don't think this goes any further. Especially because we know where the glove is. It wasn't like that Wellington would have taken it or anything like that. Probably not Phoenix's business card, but that would be kind of fucking wild. Surely it's not. No, this is gonna come up later in the case. Fuck, could it be this? I like how the name on that does not, like... I don't know what it says there exactly. And then names list. Like, we had the list of names. I mean, I already saved just a moment ago, and I have a couple tries. But I want to really think. Okay, would Maggie be the key? Well, if I... What can we do it? Justin Prince, age 30. We already established that he's a police officer, which is why he probably got killed. Payne, I find it unlikely. Ain't no way they would... Would they? Would they? No, that would be insane. That's my final male Harry. Hail Mary! Jesus Christ! Where am I gonna mail that Harry to? Jesus fucking Christ. They did. There was the whole thing like, oh, do you think that, you know, like, Wellington could, like, analyze Maya on the spot? Drifting Virtuoso, who was still looking for... Oh, yeah, he's looking for a right college as well, not even fucking university. Okay. God damn it. I cannot... Every single time I try to use a common quip or something like that, I get it wrong. Looking for a male Harry. Oh my god. Okay. I don't think any of these... Honestly, Maya is a pretty fucking good final shot if everything else fails. The glasses is still like something very major, but we do also need to like the badge is actually something that I am considering. So this is like a valid answer, but we've already established this. Yeah, like, we already know that the list exists. Wait, did we ever talk about the list itself? Like, we can literally see the... Why are we overlooking this? Okay, so... My options are... The batch, I don't know. It would be kind of funny. It would be really funny. So the glasses is pretty good. Because we never actually went into the fact that why were they on the, underneath the victim's corpse. How did they get there? We never went into that. But we also never went into the fucking list. Like, the list actually exists. We have a physical list of this. So, like, why are we ignoring that? The autopsy report, I don't know. I don't think this one does too much for me right now. Like, we know why the mech's broken, and we know the body is covered in bruises, and we also know that it did not happen exactly at the time that it was said to happen. Or at the time as the witness, you know, said. Or, like, the witness said the wrong times. On the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. No, but this is only the con artists, actually. So, these are only the con artists. So, the names probably would not... Like, Wellington would not have his own name on the list. Of course not. That would be fucking silly. Because he's, like... Yeah. So, I'm gonna say it's not this one. Probably not Phoenix's business card. Baseball glove, probably not. Crime Photo 2, don't think that really... Yeah, like, we've already talked about this. Nothing more on that one. I don't think it's a photo either. The glasses is honestly the best bet. And we cannot prove that this is the same cell phone. Like, yeah, it was found in the park. Fuck. My options... Honestly, my options are glasses, badge, and then Maya. And they're all getting continuously more and more deranged as I go on with this. But I'm gonna try it, though. First, I'll try this one.
Is this your final answer?
No.
It's a bit disappointing.
No, that was just a friendly gesture.
You sure know how to send a friendly gesture, Mr. Attorney.
That's our absolute last chance, Mr. Wright. So no more of these friendly gestures.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry.
Please present the one piece of evidence. We'll explain everything.
It apparently did fucking nothing. Fuck. You know, it's like... I'm gonna try the batch.
What's your final answer?
Nah, fuck. I was really hoping. Okay. So it's not the glasses, not the badge. Like, all these things have been discussed already. And they've all come to a, no conclusion. Does this have to do with the hand robe, my cell phone number on the back? Surely not. Surely not. Fuck, now I start thinking, like... No. No. Because I don't know if the list was actually mentioned or not. Like, the existence of the physical existence of the list. They did talk about there being the list, but it's like they completely fucking glanced over it. Because it was a whole big thing. But it probably doesn't have his name on it. Is he actually gonna be fucking Maya? Fuck it, I'm gonna try it. No. Damn. Nah, it's not. It's not. I believe that was a good try, but it's not. That's not it. Okay. Fingerprints on his phone. Fingerprints. Nope. All the fucking breakdown on that. How far back is this actually? Not too far, I think. Man. But I honestly don't know what the fuck. Like, I guess it's something that has already been brought up then. I was really hoping it was gonna be Maya though. It would be really funny. And the badge as well. Yeah, you go here on the back of your head. Okay, fair. He didn't even have his badge on there, so yeah. I love the purple threatening aura on that. Yes, they got his phone back on that. Okay, yeah, it's not that far back. Okay. Yeah, because like even he even says the line of like I am. I was really hoping that the badge was gonna be like actually relevant because of that. But nah. Well, I mean, well, that's the thing with this game. We have gone through every piece of evidence that is like relevant to this case. So it would be really weird if he wants me to go through the through them again. It wasn't the badge. It wasn't the glasses. I honestly thought the glasses would be like, they still left unopened, or this still left unsolved as to why we're welding those glasses underneath the fucking victim. I think that's fucking insane that this is not like, oh yeah, I mean, I'm not even losing. I'm actually taking this very calm. I'm just genuinely like baffled that what the game wants from me again. But at this point, I'm zen. I don't care. It's whatever. The game is. This is how it is. It's. I don't really care. Like, I might be dumb, sure, whatever. I can live with it. For now. Just either the cell phone. Or it's the list. Or then it's one of the characters. Not. Okay, I know I can disclose these two. Like, I don't know how Maggie would play into this. Dustin will already, you know, I'll repent once I actually figure this out, and I want to know as to like how far off am I on this. Because I feel like I had pretty good reasoning to, you know, show the glasses. The badge was a little silly, and Maya was something that would have been a good callback later on, earlier into the case. Like, is it just a cell phone again? Is it the list? Are we actually like, did we never show the list? Because I thought we showed the list. If it's like, fuck yeah, I'll do it. No, it's not that. No, no, we're ignoring the list. We're ignoring the fact that there is a list of the names and we're not even gonna look at them. Fine. Okay, let's keep reinforcing this in that case, because I, like, cannot be this one. I don't see how this would play into this. Like, we already established, yeah, I mean, we know that this is fake. We know this is fake. And the only thing that baseball club does is prove this. This, however, like, okay, at the time of the crime, like, uniform, he would have been up there. Phone booth. He's not the glasses either. Literally, the most concrete evidence plays no part in this. Autopsy report again? I don't know. Cell phone. I guess cell phone. No, it's not cell phone. It's not cell phone either. Like, okay. It's actually gonna be a character. It's gonna be somebody, you know. It's gonna be the goddamn business card, isn't it? Cause thus far, this is the only thing that has not been used this case yet. And if this case ends here, then we're never gonna use it. They wouldn't give me for no reason. And they wouldn't give this to me for no reason. So it has to be this one. Like, I cannot exactly figure out how this ties into the case. Because why would Phoenix's phone number have anything to do with this other than the fact that, like... No, but nobody called Phoenix. Even Maggie didn't... Well, Maggie probably called Phoenix. Yeah, fuck it. Oh. Neat.
Why, thank you, how nice. Here, please have one of...
Just business card added to the call record. It's very fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor. This thing. This fucking game. I swear to God. You know, I'm not even that upset with myself. I'm not... If this is the answer, it still could throw it at me as like, oh, that's actually not... Like, that's not the case. It still might be like, oh yeah, this is just a silly little, you know, Easter egg interaction. I cannot believe it. But like, it's... Honestly... My mistake for thinking again. I should not think. Well, okay, the obvious thing was like, what am I gonna use the business card for, if not for this? So, fine.
There's something very important about that card, and that is...
The back of the card.
Slam stable. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now? But Corey's still in session.
It's okay, you'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
I think I know where this is going then. What this is... I will say... I'll humbly ask for somebody to explain to me as to how was I supposed to know this? How was I supposed to guess that this is where this is going before I actually try out? Like, this really feels like a trial and error kind of situation. Like, was this obvious? Was this something that was like, oh, any person with a fucking half a brain cell could figure this out? Because I feel like I was thinking, like, I was generally thinking of the case. But then again, the problem is, I was thinking of the case, I was not thinking of the game. But he steals a phone. So, like, and where this is going is that it's not Phoenix's phone. Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured happened here. That it's actually that he stole the wrong phone. But since I don't know where the fuck the other phone is, which is something I was also wondering, like, wait, so, like, did we have a phone? We don't have a phone? So, but they were like, oh, god damn it, he got the phone and he stole it. And it's like, oh, okay, so he got the phone. Like, To be honest, I think this is insane. I honestly, I failed to see the way I was supposed to figure this out. Without trial and error.
We're gonna call my cell phone now, and then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all idiotic stupid things too. But he was woken up by a phone call. Well, okay, well, that's the thing. I was thinking, like, okay, he was woken up by a phone call. Yeah, okay, fine. Fair. This is a long fucking stretch. But I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. But the fact that the phone itself is not the fucking evidence I need to show is kind of wild as well. But then again, that's just how this works. What? Why is my phone? What is it with the stupid sounding ringtone?
Mr. Wellington. How strange. I can almost swear that you're holding my phone.
No. It can't be.
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one.
Oh, jeez, that's a long fucking. I'm not doing that. He's, you know, auto non-erotic asphyxiation.
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has all ability to make rational judgments.
Yeah, like I can see that happening, and I figured as much. But yes, but like, I wasn't even aware the Phoenix has a fucking cell phone, to be honest. I genuinely expected him to not have one. He's just that kind of a person. Fucking god, this game. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
Is it Mr. Wellington's name?
Because, like, okay, like, I really didn't realize that there was a second phone in play. They, at no point, like, they showed a phone, but I was like, oh, is that just a court case thing? Like, I think this is very, very confusing. Like, it makes sense. But I honestly feel like there's also a very high chance of him to just not have a phone.
Is Mr. Wellington's naturally?
Speaking of the man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. And it is a tutorial, and I fucking failed it. It's really good for my self-esteem. He is...
Very well. Now, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty.
I did take a lot of creative liberties for the options on that one.
Marshal, court is adjourned.
September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me.
Are they all titled Turnabout something?
Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. Failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. And never won or even tied a game of tic-tac-toe.
Wait, shit. I started thinking about it. Yes, every case thus far has been turned about something. Yeah, because even the Steel Samurai one's turned about samurai. Holy shit. Oh well. It's gonna be a fun 6 months of playing this game.
My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. I sound pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Oh, that's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk.
Where is this going?
I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh! I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! That claw didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole new ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet, I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. And take care of yourself too.
Yeah, I mean, this clearly is the game wasn't at all hinting at us ever, you know, rendezvousing with Maggie.
What a horrible day. I got my memory back, but I think that's still a little fuzzy. Are you okay? And that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back. French accents? Oh boy.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. He's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable kind of old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict.
I love how that's the worst kind of judge you can have. That's the worst way to describe a judge.
This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered! This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example... After Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me? Well... Yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh! Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington, because I had to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't been back that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago.
Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. The end! Brand new episode has been added. Saving content, please do not. Yeah, I guess I'll save my progress. Okay, so this is gonna be my main save file, and then the other one's gonna be my, like, just to, like, save, you know, time.
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Any?
I thought that was gonna be... I finally get to see you again, and... Can I actually not pause this? I cannot pause this. Okay. I'll do the intro now, and then I'll call it a day, because I don't want to get too deep into this, you know, and then just, you know, cut out the, you know...
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
No, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me.
Can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind.
I guess I could also just shut the game down on the save screen, and that's it.
June 16, 3:34 p.m. Wright and Cola offices.
Okay, here I can pause it. Oh, what the okay, we'll get into this. We'll get into this guy. Yeah, might play that again, but that's fine. Get the whole experience in one go. Yeah. Apparently Maya is... So the first thing Maya did, coming back to town from her, you know, her finishing up her training, is she got arrested for murder. Well, can't wait to get to that. I'm sure it's gonna be a very short and simple. But yeah, some things apparently never change. I still suck at this game. Taking a break apparently did not help me get better at it. And yeah. Well, I'll see how this goes. But I'm only gonna start tomorrow because I mean, Maya probably knows all the guards by name. Like, there's a place just reserved for her there. It's like, oh, sorry, we can't throw anybody in here. You know, Maya might be coming in again next week, so you know, gotta keep it, you know, clean and, you know, empty. Yeah, exactly. Like, nobody reads her rights anymore. They're just like, you know your rights, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Greg, I know. It's a fucking stamp system. Get arrested once again to get yourself a free meal. Extra lobster on your last meal. The last one for real this time. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, anyways, my voice is doing things. And I need to work on that. But I started to get into rhythm again. I hope tomorrow is gonna go a little smoother. I am gonna be, unfortunately, talking a bit tomorrow, so, you know, we'll see how I'll be sounding in the evening, and if I absolutely cannot do it, then I'll just stream something else, but I will absolutely try. I want to continue this. This seems really interesting, and yeah, but enough rambling about this. Thank you all. Well, as long as I'm entertaining, I guess that's all that matters. So, yeah. Bye, sis.